Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all of that. Do all of that. If you ain't did it, start today. Start today. You know what else you should do today? Get you some greens and fruits powder. Get you some. I know y'all see my video. I know y'all see me hitting them push-ups. I know y'all see me flexing that body. That ain't just me. That ain't just me. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say to that. That's all. That's it. That's all. But I'm gonna talk about what made me get into investing and taking my finances seriously, like for real, for real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Once I cut off drinking alcohol, once I cut off that negative bad energy, because that's what I call it, negative bad energy. Once I cut that thing off, I was able to see things differently. My outlook in life was just a clear vision. It wasn't no blur. I feel like that alcohol, that turning up and all that, it was just none but a blur. That's all. That's it. That's all. Wake up, go to work, do it again. Wake up, go to work, do it again. You know. But I was always a go getter. That was always my thing. Always had a good head on my shoulders. That was not something that I did not have. But I never looked into having a business or um, learning how to invest or any of those things. I was not taught that, or I was not around that, or I didn't have friends that were into things like that. You know, I didn't surround myself with uh, people with that type of mindset. You know, so it was d- different. I must say it was. And I'm still learning and whatnot, and yeah. So you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. That's for anything. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Aside from the cutting off the alcohol and everything, uh, I started off investing into crypto. Right. My friend actually told me about it. He into crypto heavy. Like, hey, look into this. Look into crypto. Look into crypto this, crypto that. This is before I didn't even hear anything about it. I didn't know anything about it. Like, what the fuck is a crypto? What the hell is that? So I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. But at the time when he told me about it, I was still at that time turning up, getting lit, all that. So I was like, I'm not trying to whatever. I'm gonna just tell him I'm gonna look into it. And once I cut that thing off, once I cut off the negative energy, I actually ended up actually looking into it. So I looked into it, started going down this rabbit hole with crypto and all the blockchain and everything. Then I started to get into the monetary system and how that operates, how the banks operate. Whew, I ain't gonna even get into that. But them, y'all, look into crypto, learn blockchain. All right, cause that banking system ain't nothing nice. That ain't nothing to play with right there. But I started to just go down this rabbit hole. Then I started to look into the stock market. And I'm like, you know what, these things go hand in hand. I gotta know both these things. I gotta know both these things. All right. But at this time I did have my vending machine business and everything. So I'm like, I could use that to invest into my let me learn this. So I started to look into it, start learning, and all these things like that. So once I understood it, then I started throwing money in the market, and I see what it could do. And I ain't even been in a bull run yet. I'm like, dang, I can only imagine what a bull run is like. I ain't even been involved in a bull run yet, and I see good profits. So I just started to get into that. Man, I was taught, growing up, just to work hard, graduate, get you a good job, pay your bills, make sure you're good, make sure you're able to eat, make sure you got a roof over your head, and you good. And to me, one thing I would say that the mindset I've always had, I just never sounded appealing to me. I just never knew what was out there because I never really had that type of exposure to look into the monetary system, or to look how or understand how money works and how it operates and where money comes from. And I never looked into any of that, until I kind of exposed myself to it. And getting my degree on YouTube, at YouTube University. Got my master's up in that thing. So I just started learning that, how to understand money, understand credit, and I'm still learning right now. I feel like you should not invest into anything if you don't understand how money works and how it operates, because if not, you're gonna just go down this rabbit hole. I mean, I know you guys heard stories where people throw some money into crypto and they make buku money and then they go broke. So if you don't set yourself up mentally, or become financially literate, then yeah, what's the point? What's the point? You just made your life that much harder, because I know you added that much more debt onto your credit because you didn't even take the time to understand how money works. People get all this money and then go buy a Lambo. People get all this money, then go buy a house and live in it. It's not making you money. I'm not knocking homeowners. I'm not knocking them at all. But there's ways you can make money. And if you learn it, it ain't as hard as they make it seem. But when you go learn it for the first time for yourself, depending on who you're learning from, they'll make it seem like it's complicated and it's hard because they don't want you to learn or understand these things. But if you take your time on your own terms and conditions to sit and learn it, just like you did throughout elementary, middle school, and high school, and for some people, college, you force yourself to go through the things that you didn't like to get you a piece of paper to get you a job. So why not sit down and learn or gain knowledge about finances and how that works to set yourself up or your family up for financial freedom? Why not? I mean, you already do it for a piece of paper to go work for somebody. So you right there, you have the capabilities to do so. And that's how I started to think. I'm like, I have the capability. I ain't like school. I did not like school. But I know I had to go to school because I know what I had to do when I graduated. I'm like, I gotta get a job, so I need a high school diploma. I got to. Even though I don't like school, I got to. So I took that mindset, I kind of like just ran with it, and I took it seriously. How I spend my money, um, not to spend it on some BS or unnecessary stuff I don't need. So, especially when it comes to investing into your future you, because that's when you're investing into yourself 5, 10 years from now. A lot of people think for the moment, they think for the now. You gotta think for the future, man. You got to. It's yourself for investing into your future self. Saying thank you, Whew. Thank you, because I don't even I ain't got time to be living check to check and just paying my bills, and I ain't got time. Thank you. So your future self is really thanking you. So I just had to just start changing my mindset and how I thought about things and how I thought about money. Money is not bad. Money is a tool that you have to use in a positive way beyond you. That's what a lot of people think about, getting rich and what they gonna do for them. Now, if I had $1 million, I wanna go travel. I wanna buy me a car, and then I wanna do this and I wanna do that and this and that. You ain't hear nothing about being a helping hand or producing any type of services or anything that will help the world become a better place. All you hear is consume, 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 debt, 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 bad debt. Because there's some good debt out there, bad debt. That's all you hear. Womp, 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 womp. That's all you hear. And I know y'all hear like stories like where people hit the lotto and go broke. Like, how the hell? Just go smack broke. First thing they do when they getting paid, buying the houses, buying their mama, their cousins, their second cousins, their third cousins, cars, and all this nonsense. Just balling out, But to each his own. To each his own, you know. But you have to set yourself up. Like I just said not too long ago, you have to set yourself up mentally. What are you gonna do if what would you do right now if you open up your phone and open up your account? Your shit say something crazy. You see some crazy numbers. What are you doing? You will know what to do if you got that financial literacy. It's very much essential. It is. It is. And I had to teach myself that. I'm my best teacher, And I do see people on social media, YouTube. When I say social media, I'm referring to YouTube because that's where I learn a lot of stuff. And I always tell people, if you don't know, go to YouTube. Go on YouTube. You don't know? Go on YouTube. You look up to who? Go on YouTube and learn about them and how they became who they are. There's a lot of cheat codes on YouTube, man. That's what I call YouTube cheat code. A whole bunch of cheat code. Something is different now. So I utilize that to my advantage, and I think everyone should. So you know, find your purpose, and I think that's another thing too. If you don't know your purpose, ew, it could be tough. I can only imagine it could be tough. You know, so you got to find that purpose and really be strong minded and hang around like minded people because your environment plays a big role. Environment plays a big, big, big role. I don't care what nobody say. It does. You hang around with a whole bunch of bums, you're gonna catch yourself doing some bum shit. You be like, I'm not even. Why am I? Cause you be hanging around with Keisha lazy ass. Keisha just be laid up doing nothing, nothing. Just on FaceTime with different niggas all day long, and you wondering, you catching yourself starting to do the same shit. Like, let me go hit up what you call it. Keisha, what you doing? None over here talking to Jonathan crazy ass. Oh, okay, I'm about to call what's his name? Yeah, call him, girl. See if he can come bring us a bottle. You can. It's little things, and people don't pick up on that. It's little minor things. Like I really do believe that the people you hang out with does affect a lot of things. It really do. And don't let you be a person that have a vision or something big, like a big idea, and you're surrounding yourself with people that are not like minded. It makes it that much harder for you to try to accomplish anything. You're not gonna feel motivated. You're not gonna feel like it's worthwhile. So you gotta remove yourself. If you gotta isolate yourself from it, it ain't about cutting people off or none of. No, leave people where they at. Leave them where they at. Ain't I'm not even I'm not talking to Keisha no more because she just that's all she do. You know how Keisha is. You know how she operate. Distance yourself. Focus on you, and that's the big thing. Focus on yourself. You focus on yourself, you accomplish so much in life. So um my no's are easy now. But Tima, you want to do what? Nope. Don't you? Do you want to? Nope. Can you? Nope. No is like my favorite answer. So if I do give people my time, like outside of me learning or trying to educate myself about uh anything on YouTube University, I rock with you. I really do because I'm real, real, real stingy with my time. Like once you get on your journey, your path, and once you find your purpose, you'll see you will. Telling you, you be stingy with that time. She over there acting funny. Did you ask her to go to what you call a party? And she told you no. People be acting different. Tell you she stopped drinking too. She just thinks she better than everybody. That's fine. Let people think what they gonna think. And if you ain't okay with that, then you still have some growing and some healing that you gotta do. Because you shouldn't let outside entities or outside frequencies or outside people affect anything that you got going on. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear all the stories. You think you too good. You think you better than everybody. And you think you know it all, whatever the case may be. If you can't find those like-minded people, whether it's friends, family, partner, whatever, if they ain't on the same boat, leave them where they at. It's okay. Maybe they might come around. Maybe they won't. Part of the journey. It's part of the journey. People won't get cut off. People might not get cut off. So it's just part of the game. And mentally, not a lot of people can handle that mentally. Not too many people can handle that mentally. You know? But yeah, so the investing. I really started taking that seriously. And like just being around me and having a conversation with me, I kind of catch myself talking a lot about the economics or the economy or the markets, and I catch myself having different conversations with different people. And it's hard to have those kind of conversations when you're not around like-minded people, because it could come off a certain way to other people who may not understand or didn't take the time to go down that rabbit hole that you chose to go down. And that's okay. That's okay. You gotta just hang around like-minded people. It makes that journey so much, I wouldn't say easier, but it makes it a little smoother. It just does. So I met some cool people off like social media and whatnot, and we're cool. Have good conversation. What's going on in the market? This and that. What you see? Let me go check it out. What you call it? What? The market? That what? Let me go look. Who the CEO? The PE ratio is trash. No, let's. So it's different. You can find people. You can find people and interact with them. It may not be in your area. It might be somebody in a whole nother country or a whole nother state. And that's the luxury of social media. That's the luxury that we have. We could go different places without physically being there and still have that connection with people. So that's the benefit of social media. So yeah, man, it's not for everyone. I'm not saying that this is what you have to do or this is what you must do or anything like that. I'm just telling my story. I told myself I was going to tell my story. I'm not leaving this earth without a story or without displaying my purpose in life. I ain't going out like that. I'm sorry. I'm not going out like that. I'm too amazing of a person to just go out like without telling my story. You feel me? So that's what made me end up like creating the whole YouTube and just telling my story and everything I learned in my life experience. Why not share it? I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. So that's what that is. So if you on this journey, what's up? What up though? You know? But yeah, man. So just find your purpose. And always learn. Learn, learn, learn. Pick up a book. Pick it up. Just read it. Read 2 pages. If you want to read, go attend YouTube University. It's free. Learn something. You know? It ain't. No, it's not just about money, but it's always good to gain knowledge on what's going on in the world. For real, for real. You living in a world, you don't know what the fuck going on unless you see it on Instagram or on TikTok. Like, no, just learn, 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 learn. And very important. All right, so that's it, y'all.